Thank you, brother. Well, as Adam said, we begin a new sermon series today through the book of Revelation. And to begin this sermon series, I want to start with an apology. Okay, that might sound weird, but it wasn't uncommon for writers, especially those of the Puritan era, which you all know that I love the Puritans, especially during the Puritan era, to begin their writings with an apology. John Bunyan, probably the most famous of all the Puritans, the author of the book, The Pilgrim's Progress, he famously began that book with what he called the author's apology. That's how the book begins, the author's apology. However, Bunyan's apology for The Pilgrim's Progress, it wasn't because he did anything wrong, or it wasn't any kind of admission of any kind of wrongdoing on his part, or that he felt bad for writing that book. And I mean, you know that if you've ever read The Pilgrim's Progress, you know, at least it's my opinion, that outside of the Bible, it's probably the greatest Christian work outside of the Bible. I would highly recommend you read it. And so, obviously, I would argue that Bunyan had nothing to apologize for in regard to the book itself, to the substance or the message of the book. And so it wasn't an admission of guilt. It wasn't an admission of error of the writing of the book. But if you read through the apology, he was actually apologizing for the method by which he wrote the book, The Pilgrim's Progress. Pilgrim's Progress, of course, if you've read it, was written in the form of an allegory of the Christian life. And so he used allegorical people and allegorical situations to basically make the point that he was making throughout the story. And that method was really, really uncommon for its day. In the 1600s, you had very, very few works that would utilize allegory to be able to bring about its point. We were kind of used to it.